So I recently decided to sign up with One Medical because I was looking for a primary care physician. Now, One Medical does charge a member fee and it's just under $200. But in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can get a 50% discount just for being an Amazon Prime member and how you can give it up to 5 friends. Added bonus, I will also explain how I arrived at choosing One Medical as my provider. So let's dive right in. You Google One Medical, you go to the website. Already you can see here it says Amazon Prime members can add One Medical membership for only $9 a month or $99 a year. Before we go there, let me show you. If you go to sign up, if you are not an Amazon member, the annual membership fee is $199 per person. This subscription is once a year, $199 per person. So if you want the discount and you're an Amazon Prime member, definitely take advantage of it. So here it's $9 a month, so you can pay monthly. That means you're just paying $108 for the convenience of not paying all at once. But if you do the annual, it is $99. So it's a 50% discount that you get just for being an Amazon Prime member, which most people are. Now, that's how you get the discount. The reason why I chose One Medical, and personally, I didn't even know about the discount until I was already sold. So if you did decide to sign up for that $199 fee and you find out about this, you can actually go back and follow the instructions on the website and you can get a reimbursement for the $199 that you spent, the difference between that and the Prime membership. Just follow the instructions online and they'll go over it with you. I'm going to show you why I chose to go with One Medical though, because I thought it was worth it even before I found out about that membership. So two things. One is location and access to care. So I do value telehealth. I think telehealth is amazing. It's a great resource if you just need something very quickly and you need services. They have virtual care. But the thing that I found more impressive for me was the continuity of care of the office locations. So I'm frequently traveling for work or personal between home base is San Francisco, Los Angeles is where we travel to sometimes, New York City a few times a year, and Miami. So when I look at the office locations, I don't know about you, sometimes I have needs where I want to see a doctor in person. But when I'm seeking care, I do not want to think through my medical history, have to call somebody up in advance. If I'm traveling and I have the urge to go get seen for care, I want to be seen quickly. I want to be able to schedule, and I don't necessarily want to go to an urgent care. I want to have somebody who has access to all my charts. They have access to all my information, everything that some of the care plans that we have in place. I want them to have access to that. And look, it doesn't matter. If I'm in San Francisco, I have access. If I'm in New York, I have access. Miami, Los Angeles, perfect. 10 out of 10. And it just so happens that these locations are in places that make sense for me. Like one of the newest locations is in Walnut Creek, and it's only 5 miles away. It's pretty close. And then in New York and Los Angeles, they're in areas where a lot of my clients are or where I will be visiting family for personal stuff. So it's absolutely perfect. Now, the next thing is the membership only covers your access to the providers and the services and facilities. It's just access to. That's what the membership does. Your insurance actually pays for a lot of these services. So you can either go to admin@onemedical.com or call this 888-663-6331 if you want to talk to a team member, but you can search the plans here and you can go to search plans, location. The most important one is I have something at home base, and then the carriers. My carrier right now is United Healthcare. So I apply, and here's the networks that they have. If I want to see if I have Choice Plus POS or Choice PPO, any of these, you can either go to the UHC app and look in the medical card. There's a digital one on there. Also, you can usually search the providers on the website of your carrier. If you have a paper medical card in your wallet, you should be able to pull it out and see if this network is covered. And look, if you get lost, then just go ahead and call the number. Also, if you're a senior, you're 65 and over, and you're on Medicare, they do have certain locations available, but you want to check that out. Give them a call, see if they cover you. So those are the main two reasons I decided to go with this, because it's hard enough for me to want to go to the doctors, schedule time to do it. And when I have the urge, when I'm inspired to do it, I want to be able to have access to somebody as quickly as I can. To share a little bit of my experience in trying to find a primary care doctor, I will show you this. So what I'm showing you right now is ZocDoc. which is traditionally how I'd find a primary care physician in my local area. So Walnut Creek is pretty much like the area where there should be a lot of people to see. If I want to see somebody ASAP on ZocDoc, I go there. And here's where it gets a little tricky. I want to put a primary care doctor. Okay, so I'm at 31 people. And if you look here, video visits only. So there's 28 of those. Now, if I think about that right, that means that there's only 3 people that are doing in person. I want to see my primary care provider in person at times. For convenience, sure. Sometimes I do want to video visit, like I mentioned, but I generally want to see them in person. So let's see what the availabilities are. Next availability, August 7th. That's a little almost, that's close to a month from now. No, I don't want to see somebody a month from now. I want to see them shortly. Well, let's see the availability anyways. If I did do that, okay, then August 8th, and then no availability till the end of time almost. Jesus. Wow. Wow. I mean, like, how am I ever going to keep a cadence with somebody like this or be able to get care? All right. Must be a great doctor and just no times available. And then I look here, July 12th, but oh, it's in San Jose. That's 44 miles away. I'm not going to spend an hour and a half going to a doctor's appointment and possibly 2 hours on the way home. That's just not feasible. I'll never go. It'll be a great excuse for me to not use my insurance and go get seen. Then we have this other person. They're in San Francisco. I am there a few times a week, but let's see what they got. Okay, this person does have plenty of times. I like it. I like it. However, again, being in San Francisco, that's 22 miles away. What if I want access and I need help immediately, or it's the weekend, or it's something where it's more urgent and I can't necessarily spend 45 minutes driving in the car to the city, but I want to see somebody. Then, and I don't want to use urgent care. I want to go to somebody that regularly sees me and can chat about my care plan, and we can do a benchmark and go through some different options. So when you are getting your care, it's very important for you to know what you want, what your personal preferences are. Some of these personal preferences I have may not be yours, but I think it is important to think through these things. So this was my experience. And when I went through this and looked at all these different options, I ended up finding that using One Medical was perfect for me, and that's why I ended up deciding to use it. So I hope this was helpful. And if you need more information or tips on how to use your health insurance or pick employer plans, feel free to go to our channel and look at some of the videos we got there. And if you're an employer, you need help finding plan designs and coming up with strategies for your employee benefits, feel free to book a strategy session. All right, take care.